Just a quick disclaimer before we start the video. I'm not a financial advisor and everything I say or do in this video is for educational purposes only. Let's get right into it. Cheers. Hey guys, good morning and welcome to this video. So in this one, we're going to build our trading journal from scratch, okay? And based on an example on EJ, we're going to document one of our trades, okay? And basically this could give you an idea on how to, build your own journal and basically customize it, based on your needs and, your character and stuff like that. I don't want you guys to have the same exact journal as me, as us. So that's the reason, but I'm gonna show you how we do it, okay? And then of course you can decide, you can, pick on it, pick some, little things that you can implement, but it's pretty simple. We shouldn't, complicate it too much. So remember, it should be easy to duplicate, okay? So you don't want, every trade that you log on into your journal to be, to drain, too much of your energy. But what you want to do is, when you look back, for certain trades, you can just go and, find them quickly and, understand how you felt, what was happening, technically, fundamentally, and stuff like that. So you want to have that, in place, so everything is simplistic, and ready there for you. So all right, so let's get started. So firstly, let's go to Excel, okay, and let's build it step by step, okay. What I'm gonna do firstly is just pick these whole lines and just do some rules. You can follow this yourself if you want, okay. That's one, and we want to make this a little bigger, just a little bit, so like this, I believe. Yeah, that'll work. All right, so also what we want to do, our lines, I do usually around 11, so that will do. All right, so firstly we want our date, okay, so this even has to be a little like this, okay, even more. All right, now it's perfect. So we need our date, okay, so so we can log on when we're taking a trade. For example, if we're going to take a trade somewhere in these areas, we need, let's say, 23rd of June 2021, okay, we log that on, okay. We're gonna do that when we look through this example, but for now let's do date. We need pair. Which pair are we trading, right? So what I do is I do tech, so this means technical analysis, okay. Then I do fund, this is fundamental. RR, you can do that, but based on our trading plan, you can look at yourself, okay. So this doesn't have to be the same, because RR is in the plan. So basically this is depends on how you look at it, right? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do A, B, or C, because we grade our setups A, B, or C depending on the probability, okay. So we will just do A, B, or C. Fundamental and technical, this technically goes into this ABC, so grading the setup, but it's good to look back and and see what was going on, okay. So what I usually do for technical and fundamental, I extend it just a little bit, because this is going to be usually just a little bigger comment, okay. So like this, fund tech, okay, so this works. All right, so A, B, C. Then we want to do, definitely we want to journal our emotions, okay. Emotions like this. We want to extend this because this is probably the most important part, okay. And then we have win-loss, okay, win-loss. So if we're gonna win or lose the trade, okay. We also have an option for break even. And yeah, that's it basically. Then we have an entry. So here we're gonna paste our link, okay, from the trade. All right, so like this, and then the next one like this. Actually, let me copy so it's gonna be the same. Exit, okay. And then the last one I have, you can do comment, okay, comment, or observation. So this is up to you. If there's something important that you want to log on and basically remember later on, you can do so by using this section. So you can just do something interesting that happened that you want to look back on. You can put it here. So now let me see how can I do that. So yeah, so I want to freeze the first row, okay, because this means that if I go if I scroll down, okay, this stays the same. So this is going to be always at the top, right? So when I have, you know, 100, 150 trades, when I go back, it's gonna be easier to see, okay? One thing I forgot, let's, you know, just adjust it to a little more. All right, like this. All right, that works, perfect. So we can also do this different colors, so it's gonna be easier for us to see. You know, we can do also black and do this like this. All right, so our first row is now set, right? Perfect. So this is our journal, pretty simple, straight to the point. Also what I do is I, you know, do some advanced you know, settings basically. So A, B, and C have different colors, and win-loss have different colors. So what I will do also for this row, win-loss, I do this, okay, just so I know win or loss. And then what you can do, you can also do this in advanced settings, but basically if it's a win, you can, you know, do it like this, okay, or loss, you can do it like this. Break even might be, you know, let's do black, okay, this is one example. So win is green, loss is red, and break even might be black, right? So this is one of the options that you can do. A, B, and C, the same thing. So A can be, you know, the green one, okay. A, you can set it up yourself. A can be, you know, the same green, and B can be other colors. So you know right off the bat, when you have a lot of trades, you just go back and see if it's a good trade or bad trade. So all right, so let's go to the chart and let's log in our, you know, data. So I'm not gonna spend too much time on analyzing, but try to keep in mind that, you know, let's do simple analysis. All right, so firstly, on the weekly, okay, let's get rid of the moving averages. On the weekly, we can see, let's just say that, you know, the market is bullish, has been bullish, you know, for the past year and a half, but now just find a little resistance at the top, and we are, you know, looking forward to sell this after this exhausted uptrend, maybe to 38.2 before continuation to the upside. That's the idea, okay. And also if I go to H4, as you guys can see, if I apply my moving averages, you'll see that, you know, this is Euro JPY. It was in a strong uptrend, okay, basically for whole, you know, 2021, okay. And right now it finally broke structure, okay, as you can see. So right here, this is the higher low, the previous one, which got broken right here, okay. This is equal low, and this got broken. So this now right here is a new lower low, okay, after a huge, okay, downtrend, uptrend, which means that we have potential to maybe take a pullback, okay, to the next level, which I said is the 38.2 right here on the weekly, okay. So this level at the bottom. So this is our idea. So basically we're trying to take a pullback, you know, after a strong uptrend, okay, so exhausted uptrend. So we're just trying to take a short-term squeeze pullback down below to maybe a higher time frame next swing to the upside. All right, so as you know, the guys who are with us know, the safest one, especially, you know, in this type of, you know, move, would be a deep pullback, right? So firstly, what we want to do is, you know, look for potential technical confluences that, you know, would go with our, you know, bearish bias. Okay, so right now bearish bias because we broke structure with this lower low, right? All right, so firstly, pretty easily we can see that the market bounced from a strong level 134, which, you know, gives us a little more confluence that, you know, this could pull back a little deeper. Okay, so because if this was in a no man's land, then of course market would not react to it, you know, as much. Okay, so what I did, so this move broke structure. Okay, so this exact move broke structure right here. So what I did, I, you know, applied my fib from the high, which broke structure, to the low, okay, right there. Or you can even do from the bigger swing. Okay, it's up to you based on, you know, how you trade. Okay, both rules, you know, apply, but, you know, it will depend on how you look and view at fibs, right? So also right off the bat, what I can see, both moving averages, okay, aligning. Okay, you can see here the red and the blue with the 61.8. Okay, that's one. This gives us one area of interest. Also, what I can see, not the strongest, but there is some liquidity sitting right here. Okay, you can see from this price pushed this the last move, and also there were some rejections. So I can definitely align this with this idea. So like this, and let's extend the fibs a little more to the right here. Boom, let's go to the weeks or precise. So as you can see, we have a little area of interest right here, okay? We have moving averages, 4-hour liquidity, fib, so a lot of it, okay? So this could have been a good sell opportunity to potentially capitalize on the next, pullback, maybe to the daily level or even to the next daily or even to the weekly, okay? It will depend. What I also had in this trade, so this was trade right there. This is our area of interest. But if I go to the trendline tool and just connect it from the wick to the wick, you'll see this beautiful alignment, right? 1 second. Boom. Beautiful alignment with the trend line. So look, if I zoom out a little bit, you have a lot of touches. So 1 touch, second, third, okay, we have 4. This is H4 time frame, so this technically could have been also touch, 5th, and then the last one. So keep in mind the 4th or the 5th touch of the trend line will usually be a breakout. Okay, so this is what happens. So broke on the 5th touch, okay, 5th touch. This technically could have been also the 1 touch. So 1, second, third, 4th or 5th, broke, and we're looking for a retest. Okay, simple retest right here. So I can mark this as an area of confluence right here. Okay, boom, pretty simple. Okay, I can see 60. So we can log on the technicals too, but we are gonna do that in our journal. Okay, that's why we're here. So for this purpose, okay, I'm just gonna set my sell limit right here. Okay, on the retest. Stop loss could go above structure to be on the safe side, but we will have to target the next level below. Okay, 4-1. Risky entry here, so a little more risky, could be above the previous weeks, so around here. So that's the one we're going to use. Okay, stop loss, so entry here, 6-1 to the next daily level, which is fine, and that's it. So basically, according to our plan, okay, of course, you guys know that we would usually take partials on double bottom. Okay, so yeah, I'm not gonna go through the whole trading plan with this video, but so this is our idea. Okay, so right now we can say nothing yet because our entry was not triggered. Okay, so let's take a look if it gets triggered. All right, so we got triggered right here. Okay, boom. So this is our trade. Okay, this is Euro JPY and date is 23rd of June. Okay, so date. Okay, 6th. Okay, pair is Euro JPY. Technical. Okay, here we have EMA cluster, so both EMAs aligning. Okay, EMA. You can also do once you're experienced, we grade them by having at least 3 confluences. So you can just say 3, and this is gonna be fine. Okay, over the long run. But at the moment, you can say EMA cluster, which specific moving average is touched. Okay, we have this trend line, as we said. Okay, trend line break retest. Okay, retested it right here after the breakout right here. Okay, so we have trend line break and retest. Okay, we have 61.8 fib. Okay, 60.1 fib. Okay, and I believe we have little 4-hour liquidity, which is not the strongest confluence, to be honest, so we can put it there or not. So let's do H4 LQ. So this is optional. Fundamentally, I'm not going to go too deep into fundamentals, but keep in mind this was a strong risk sentiment for the whole 2021. Price just needed a little breather, so the sentiment wasn't that respected, so JPY lost a little value. Also the yields were pushing to the downside, which was strengthening the Japanese yen, and I believe we should see some strength into the dollar, which caused weakness into the euro. So I'm not sure if this is going to happen, but we can look. So dollar index, new price scale, and you can see beautiful correlation between the euro and the dollar. Okay, so what is the idea here? If the dollar is stronger, okay, this orange line is the dollar index. Okay, if the dollar is stronger, this will help weakening the JPY. And if we also look at the dollar index, look, it was in a strong consolidation period, broke out of it impulsively, broke all the structure, and this just gives us extra confluence for our trade, okay, so that we can go, you know, short on EJ, because of course dollar strength means Japanese weakness. So I would say fundamentally this was a pretty decent idea too. Okay, so I was just gonna put in our journal, we're just gonna put good idea. So let's do good idea for this one. I'm not gonna go into too deep. So trading plan, according to our plan, was this you know, A, B, or C setup. I would say this is pretty close to an A setup, so we'll do A setup. Why not? Emotions, if you're live trading, of course if you're back testing your emotions, you can delete this section, but on live trading you can say let's do, okay, I had a strong morning routine, I feel, you know, fresh, I feel ready to trade, you know, I feel objective, so I'm not, you know, letting my, you know, inner desires or, you know, emotions get the best out of me here. I'm confident in my idea, you know, I executed this trade over and over on live and back test, so I know what I'm looking at, and you know, this is a good trade according to my plan, so there's no need to be emotional. I feel, you know, pretty good. So this is what you can, you know, type in. So I would encourage you to, this is the most important section, so emotions, try to type in as much as you can, because this is going to be probably one of the most important out of, you know, all of this. So emotions are, you know, ruling your trading, and if you keep that in check and you try to be objective, this is probably the main thing. Okay, so yeah, I'd encourage you to, you know, log on as much as you can. So here, win loss, we don't know yet, right? Because we didn't manage the trade. Okay, and of course we need entry link. Okay, so entry link, let's do like this so it's more extended. Okay, boom, entry link, maybe a little zoom out. All right, copy. Okay, I copied. We go to entry and extend this a little bit more. Boom. So that's it. Basically, when I look back, I can, you know, just click on this link and it's gonna open this chart in a picture. So this is all I need. And basically, comment any specific comments. You know, we can do, let's say, just one example, because this was in a strong trend and it now broke past it, you know, after, you know, a few months. I can say interesting. Okay, interesting breakout and retest after a strong and exhausted bullish trend. Okay, this is just an example. Okay, maybe. Okay, and also you can do some comments, some, you know, comments like this. Okay, whatever. Okay, do some, you know, things, and you can, you know, also save a screenshot, so that's up to you. All right, so now we need to manage the trade and, you know, put on our, you know, exit and see if this is going to be a winning or a losing trade. So let's see what happens here. Okay, all right, so one thing that I can do here, okay, as you can see, this is a push, so price retested, okay, right here, broke down, went back up. Okay, if I do a fib on the lower time frame here, okay, you'll see this is around the 78.6, a decent confluence again. Okay, so what you can do, you can maybe screenshot this, even hop on a 2-hour time frame maybe, and, you know, say, so after an impulse push retrace, this might be a good entry point again. So you can save this screenshot, okay, and put it inside the comments. So this is one example that what you can do, okay, for future reference. But right now, so it depends, but you know, you can also have a management section on, okay, like I said, an RR, this is up to you, but what I do, I'll show you how I, you know, manage these trades. So look, because according to my plan, I don't even, you know, have to put in RR, because I know I'm gonna take only the trades with experience, which are, you know, inside of my RR basically plan. Okay, so, but for me, I will manage this as I would, you know, do myself. Okay, so I'll just run you through. All right, we pushed, okay, this daily level, this would have been 2 impulse, so I would have taken first partials here. So this is, let me see, I'm just gonna run through. This is 3-1, definitely 50% off for me here. So what I do is I do it like this, okay. So okay, and I do 50% off or 25% off. So let's do 50% off 50% off here, okay, and stops goes at break even. So I will do like this. And when I exit the trade, when I have an exit picture, I don't have to log on everything, but I just look at it and it will all be there. I will see where I exited 50 50% partials and stuff like that. So there's no need to put that in the journal. Okay, all right, so what I'm gonna do is just extend this a little more. Okay, so let's see what happens. What we can clearly see, price is making a pullback. Okay, so what you can do here, okay, you can set a trend line maybe here, or even trend line like here. And if you want to re-enter, okay, even here or even a deep one, you can do so, and you can just do the same thing. Okay, you can just log on the same information right here. But I'm just gonna ignore this for this example. So we are gonna be straight to the point. All right, so let's continue with our management. All right. Okay, break retest again. Okay, deep pullback. All right, so nothing here. So this is gonna be an interesting level. So I'm doing this fast because of the video, but we can see that EJ is in a consolidation phase. Okay, real time. I'm not sure what happened in terms of fundamentals, but this would have also been a good TP profit area. Okay, a little below the level. Okay, this is 25 pips, but there's a few options. I just try to paint the picture for this video. Okay, just in terms of journaling. So all right, so we'll see what happens. Okay, right here, let's continue. So all right, break. Okay, so we touched the next daily level, which is going to be our next take profit area. So what I will do, okay, I'll just extend everything to the right a little bit. Okay, like this. All right, this is our trade, or actually let's do it like this so it's not going to be a mess, and we can extend our fibs like this. So all right, so here what I do, okay, is I will take another 25% off here. Okay, on the next daily level, 25% off right here. Okay, so we deleted the previous one. 1 second. So 25%, and here we took 50%. Okay, 50%. Of course, our stop loss is at break even. Okay, right now, so we can do it like this. But we have this line which shows me that already, and of course on my terminal. But this is just for this video, so I can see RR to the last target, right? So our potential last target would be below here. Okay. If not, then we have our stop loss at break even. So let's see what happens. Okay, this is of course a long-term swing. Okay, the other way around that you could take this trade, be out of the trade if we break structure, especially in the H4. So potentially if we break this lower high now with an impulse candle, we can do so by finishing out this trade. Okay, so all right, so we're here at this moment. So let's say that we are gonna exit the trade right here after this impulse candle. So we could say, okay, let's do it like this. It's gonna be more clean, and we can say all out. Okay, here. So I can do it like this, all out of the position, all out. Okay, like this. This has been for the best part has been 450 pips. Okay, from this position. So from here to here. Okay, like this. So here is where we took profit. So 400 pips, and we took all out there. So the best RR for here was almost 5 to 1. No, sorry. So 4.4 to 1. Okay, we took first profits at 3.1 RR. Okay, and the last one at 3.1. So very good trade. This was our targets. I can leave it there. Very good trade. Okay, beautiful. Break and retest after the reversal. So this is my exit picture. Okay, right there. So perfect. Okay, I'm just gonna do it like this. Copy, go to my journal, exit the picture here. Emotions. We said that we're going to. This is of course for yourself, and this is a winner. Okay, so perfect. That's basically it for the trading journal. you know. And now of course you can just log on more trades, you know, as you go. So if you want to take more trades, you can just come here and build your, you know, trading journal, okay, as you go. So hopefully this video made sense. Hopefully you find some value, and you know, I encourage you to build your own journal based on your needs and you know how you want to go about things. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next one. Cheers.